A giant German army superfortress in the midst of World War II is finally under attack. It's been preparing for this day for months. It stockpiled ammunition and weapons, but it was never ready for the onslaught that the American army was going to be bringing to their walls. This will be all-out World War II apocalypse. Alrighty then, boys, this is the largest super fortress I have ever built in Gates of Hell. I built this sucker myself right here, and she is massive. We've got flak rings, we've got coastal guns, we've got MG pillboxes, artillery at the bottom there, as well as up top. Back here, we've got more flak guns and infantry barricade. There are some tanks on the battlefield, as well as MGs waiting for enemy soldiers to come around the corner. But of course, the Freedom Boys are here. The Americans have some fatty stacks themselves. Pershings, we've got soldiers on 76s, we've got tons of half-tracks all throughout, so a lot of US troops are going to be coming from this town in to attack the super fortress. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Starting things off in slow-mo, because it might be a touch laggy with the sheer amount of firepower on the battlefield here, but the Americans take the first shots and the Germans respond with fire of their own, and in fact, the Americans blast through one of the German flak guns on the far right flank just about instantly right there. They still luckily have the coastal guns up and alive over here, and these things are massive killers. I mean, they're meant to destroy ships, so they can easily handle a half-track, to say the very least. Entire portions of this town getting scorched right before the Americans' eyes right there. We've got the half-tracks pouring out machine gun fire. Come on, boys, take those Germans down. Go ahead and kill them if you can. If not, at the very least, suppress them. Large swaths of airborne Americans going down extremely early on here. We've got 76s back here that are not moving. I think they're taking a bit more of an artillery-style role to provide cover fire for their troops ahead of them, which is not a horrible idea. There we go. Oh. I thought something hit this, but I think that was the coastal gun shooting, potentially, since it is still alive. Some of these bunkers have German soldiers inside, ready to fire out. We've also got some MGs, like right here. It's kind of awkward to get an angle to look inside and actually see it, but you can see MG absolutely spraying and praying into the American lines that way. This SK-18 artillery piece, definitely a high-value target for the Americans. If they can take this thing out, they'll have a much better chance of getting more infantry forward longer term. Also, up top here, we've got a big boy artillery piece, which is still fully crewed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You guys just need to fire, and anywhere you hit will probably be a kill. That thing is massive. Oh, nice! The US took out another flak gun over here. That is going to be massive for them. Coastal gun over here goes down. Flak gun up here is down as well. All right, still a little bit of infantry over this way, and they have Panzerfaust and Panzerschreck. Okay, well, the US taking out the right side of the super fortress. Really, really solid. Ooh, mortar shots, though, from the back lines, I'm presuming, hitting some U.S. infantry right there. So it's a little bit of tit for tat right now. Americans getting some great kills on the German super fortress, while the super fortress also claps back, taking out some half-tracks and things like that. Another shot hitting right there. That was definitely one of the what I like to call primitive tow missiles right here that the Germans use. Like I said, they look like tow missiles. They act like tow missiles, but probably a little bit less powerful than a tow missile. Still very, very cool to have those on the battlefield. You don't see those very often in video games or anything like that, so I'm guessing it was probably a bit of a rarer weapon for the German army. I never heard of it before Gates of Hell, personally, so let me know in the comment section what you think. That's the big boom boom that one of them coastal guns can go ahead and do. That was absolutely devastating. Half-Track's doing a nice job, though, providing plenty of cover fire for the infantry. As long as these guys are up and firing just constantly, I think the United States Army stands a solid chance here. Pershing still alive up top here. Is it tracked or anything? Seems fine, so it might be fully functioning. I mean, one shot from one of these coastal guns could easily kill him, but the trooper on top of the coastal gun gets absolutely evaporated into red mist right there. We do have a Panther back this way, still alive on the battlefield. Actually, one of those primitive tow missiles right in front of it as well there. Either way, why don't we go ahead and bump it up to 2-speed here? I think enough U.S. Army and German Army soldiers have gone down on the battlefield that the lag shouldn't be too horrible right now. Huge explosions striking the landscape across this entire area as German fire just decimates American troops right there. My God, it is brutal to be on this battlefield right now. Not a good time for the U.S. Army. They just got to take out some of these bigger weapons. I'm not worried about the infantry. I mean, eventually you'll have to take out the infantry, but if they're alive for now in these bunkers, it's really not too big of a deal. It's these cannons, man. Look at that. They're just thrashing the U.S. lines. We got to get a nice Pershing shot deep in this thing. Take this sucker out, boys. Also, the Panther still alive. This feels like a gimme shot for either a Sherman 76 or a Pershing, and you'd be able to just wallop this sucker, but it's not happening right now. Actually, they are getting those Pershing and 76 shots, and it's not getting the kill. It's actually kind of surprising. I mean, Panthers, they've got some heavy armor. They're not quite on par with, say, like a Tiger or anything like that, but still. Pack 43 down here. It's going to be hard to kill this through the pack bunker. These things are tightly guarded. What was that angled shot right there? How'd that hit? That was weird. Where'd that come from? We have no mortars for the Americans. Strange, but this is going to be very hard to kill, but a very, very valuable kill if they can squeeze through that little entrance point right there and take it out, because those things are so unbelievably deadly. Still got some decent infantry out here for the Americans. That actually might be some of their more valuable units right now, is the infantry. If they can push these guys in, get into grenade distance, all of these guns can easily be wiped out. Or if you just shoot the crew members, that's another very simple, easy way to take out some of this enemy infantry here. I mean, easier said than done, but they don't have a lot of anti-infantry support right now. Their MGs down here, both dead. They do still have some troops in these upper bunkers. Lower bunkers also. See an STG trooper right there too. So they still have a little bit of infantry in there, but nothing crazy. It's just the mortars behind the back of the fortress that I'm really worried about for U.S. infantry. That could definitely be a problem. For Shao, how is the Panther doing? It's still alive. This thing's got 16 infantry kills, 1 vehicle kill, but the main gun and the top turret are both damaged. So this thing really is only going to be an infantry killer from now on, which is probably a saving grace for the U.S. Army here. Most of the U.S. soldiers pushing the far right over this way. Why don't we go ahead and boost it up into normal speed now and watch these guys coming in. Either way, this fortress, like I said before, I built this one myself, picked out a map, and then started building with bunkers and pillboxes and foundations, and I was just bored and was like, alright, we gotta make a super fortress. And with the concrete, I was like, alright, this looks like a German super fortress. Could be an American one, I guess. Definitely not a Soviet one, but, I mean, obviously we went with Germans because it looks the most German, I would say. And let me know what you guys think. Typically, I, you know, use other maps, fortresses and things like that. Wow, an entire bunker just exploded right there. Now there's a floating bunker piece. But yeah, normally I will take another map creator's creation and tweak it, or I'll commission a map from people, or you know, just straight up use a mission pack or something like that for videos. However, I was just feeling a little zesty, felt like building one myself this time around, and I think it turned out actually pretty great. So if you guys want to see me build more of this stuff, just let me know, you know, what kind of fortress you want to see. How large, how small. We could build death tunnels too. The whole shaboinky can be done out here, and could be fun. I could do one for every nation, I was thinking. Obviously, we've done the Germans. Next, we could do the Freedom Fortress. The Americans. Oh, Pack 43 exploding finally. So the front of the fortress is mostly dead. That's dead as well. Okay, good. Oh, the SK-18's still alive, so there's that. There's also some infantry for the Germans up top as well. So still a little bit of the front left alive, but the side should now be the main attraction. How did that German die? He's behind a whole building here. It's crazy. Well, that can fire and cut across this way. Oh, maybe from the half track here. And a 76 going around the tank traps. There is a hedgerow there. Oh, they're able to flank all the way around. I did not know they could go off the map like that. Well, that's problematic. So far, they've killed it. But there's another inbound pretty soon here. This flak gun better get ready. That's definitely how those kills got there. We do have Panzer III over here. It's nothing that impressive, but I don't know what else would have killed that other Sherman. Might have been this, or maybe a Panzerschreck or something. Alright, well, the American tank is coming on in. This could be lethal. This could be lethal. But yeah, we could make fortresses for all the different World War II nations out there. Could be really, really fun. Just let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see that. This gets thrashed from a series of fire from multiple different armaments, so rip to that tanku right there. Yikes. American infantry is still coming forward here, hugging the walls of the fortress. Look, this guy has been molded into the bunker from the explosion. Bruh. Okay, this is dead. Thank goodness, man. That reign of terror is over. Exploding another fortress barricade right there, eliminating the Germans inside of that bad Larry. This one's dead too. This one also dead. So I think the entirety of the front is now gone. And now it's up to the secondary defenses here, which are still very solid. You know, they got a flak gun here. They've got an MG here. Same over here, but with a Panzer as well. And then all this infantry and a couple of mortars. Unless the mortars are out of ammo. Are they? No, they're fine. This one's got 13 kills, 2 vehicle kills. This one's got 15 kills, so those mortars are popping off. Oh, wait. We got another Sherman making a play around the corner. These Shermans are going to become more and more valuable. They really need these guys to get some serious kills here if they want a victory. Side angling. I can't really see it. Wait, can I unclip? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Man, this thing is... Oh, it cooked. It cooked. It absolutely cooked. Wiped out that Panzer III. Way to go, boy. Oh, he starts to take out the MG right there. There we go, finally. Okay, that's going to allow the infantry to come in a lot easier. This Sherman right here is potentially the saving grace of the U.S. Army. I was worried they were going to get locked out of this entire area and just lose it all. But this thing is finding great success over here. You better kill this flak gun before it loads AA, because it could damage your main gun. Not sure it's capable of fully killing a Sherman, but definitely could do enough damage to negate its presence fully, although it's facing this way. Another brutal shot there from that Sherman tank. And the mortars can't really do anything about it. They're still facing front to take on U.S. infantry. These guys are all repairing the Pershing. Interesting. I think it's over for the Germans, to say the very least. I think it's Jover. I don't think they're coming Barack from this one, boys. All right, more MG fire. Ooh! Kill one German soldier right there. That's it. Have we even seen this thing fire at this Sherman? I'm not entirely sure we have. It's just kind of derping over here. It's not being very bright. And there she goes. Now it's really an infantry battle here. Yikes! Let's go fast speed because I think it's over basically. Mortar actually starts firing a little bit at him. I don't know why you would. There's 0% chance. Why not kill some more U.S. soldiers? And there we go. She's done. And the Americans take this opportunity to put down repairs on that Sherman. There is still one German MG-42 left alive over here. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Let's time-lapse this defense from the MG. Oh my god, the tanks just came out of nowhere and obliterated those Germans right there, finishing them off. We end this battle with massive casualties for the US Army here, but the super fortress has been felled. It was actually pretty close. There's only 3 tanks remaining for the US and a handful of infantry troopers. Really, if the tanks had fallen, it would have been over. 3 tanks made the difference. That is not a lot, especially considering they started with like 10. So big ups to the Americans for pulling this one off. Heck yeah, boy. Either way, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.